Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Naomi, and this is Conversations with Naomi. Before we begin, please remember that this video is for general information and storytelling purposes only. It is not legal advice, and it is not connected to anyone's personal immigration case. Today, I want to talk about an issue that stresses out so many international students and graduates in Canada. What happens if you miss out on getting a post-graduation work permit? A recent CIC news article explains that even if the PGWP is not available to you, whether you didn't qualify or you simply missed the window, you still have options. Several alternative work permit pathways can keep you in status and allow you to continue working legally in Canada. Let's break them down. Option 1, Employer-Specific Work Permit. If you can find a Canadian employer willing to support you, you may be able to get a work permit tied to that particular job. These permits often require an LMIA, which is the employer's proof that no Canadian worker is available to fill the position. However, some positions fall under LMIA-exempt categories, depending on the type of job or the program involved. Option 2, International Mobility Program. The International Mobility Program allows certain individuals to work in Canada without an LMIA. This includes streams like intercompany transfers, if you're moving from an international branch of your company to a Canadian branch, or other LMIA-exempt categories, based on Canada's international agreements. This route can be easier and sometimes faster because it avoids the LMIA process entirely. If you work for a multinational company or have corporate experience, this may be a realistic and strategic option. Option 3, Open Work Permits in special circumstances. Even without a PGWP, some people still qualify for open work permits, depending on their personal situation. Examples include spouses or partners of international students, partners of skilled workers, or certain refugee or humanitarian cases. These permits allow you to work for any employer, but the eligibility rules are strict, so you'll need to review them carefully before applying.
Option 4 is the Bridging Open Work Permit, or BOWP. If you've already applied for permanent residence through programs like Express Entry or provincial nominee programs, you might qualify for a Bridging Open Work Permit. A BOWP lets you keep working while you wait for your PR decision. For many former students, this is one of the most helpful tools for staying employed and maintaining legal status during the transition from temporary to permanent residency. Important things to keep in mind. Each work permit has its own rules, costs, timelines, and eligibility requirements. Take your time to understand what applies to you and what your employer must do. If possible, get a licensed immigration lawyer or consultant to review your application, as a small mistake can lead to delays or refusals. Timing is everything. Apply early, especially if your status is ending or if you recently completed your studies. Keep your documents and evidence organized: job offers, contracts, transcripts, school letters, and any other required materials for the application. Missing out on a PGWP can feel devastating, but please know this: it's not the end of your Canadian journey. With the right planning and support, you still have multiple pathways to secure legal work status and keep building your life here. If you'd like to support the work I do, sharing real stories and helpful information, you can do so through Buy Me a Coffee. It truly helps me continue creating meaningful content. I've also added links in the description to the tools I personally use for my projects, including AppSumo, Shopify, and HubSpot. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Real people, real stories, real conversations. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Yellow Heart.